Hello, this is Logan Stum. I am going to go through my course project for my software engineering 861 course. Um, it's the course project, and I decided to kind of take a spin on the options that were given to me and kind of fulfilled a web application that I've been kind of thinking about creating outside of here and utilize this kind of time to create that. Um, this is obviously just bare bones, but I have stuff that I might build upon this in the future. But it was something that kind of was I was interested in, and I'm just gonna walk through some of the stuff that I did in order to get to where it is currently, and then I'll do a walkthrough kind of the code itself and a walkthrough of the flow of the application. So this is Dinder. It is Tinder for the restaurant. It's a web application for choosing where to go to eat. Um, so introduction to the app. Um, Kind of wanted it to be like Tinder. It's a web application, so it works a little bit differently. Not as much swiping, but it's more got like the thumbs up, thumbs down stuff. Um, but it's to help users find restaurants based on their current location. So it presents the user with restaurants that are nearby to wherever their current location is. Uses location services to find those restaurants. It says swipe to like, swipe to reject, but it's kind of just like press like, press dislike. Um, and the purpose is for users that want to discover dining options nearby to them. Um, Kind of gives them a fun way to find places that they wouldn't normally find. So some of the key features. It utilizes geolocation. Like I said, it that's kind of crucial for the app. It has the location of the user, and it presents them with restaurants nearby to them. It displays details such as names, images, descriptions, ratings, pricing, all that sort of stuff. It has the like dislike, so you can dislike until you find one that you're like, oh, that's interesting, and like it. And then it also integrates Google Maps. So after you like the image, you are presented with a map showing your location to that location or the address of that restaurant. The technology stack, I used HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and I used Google Maps and Google Places APIs in order to fulfill the vicinity to the user. So application flow, signs in, geolocation, fetches user's location, restaurants are presented, um, then cards with the restaurants details are displayed, and the user picks whichever ones after they pick one that they like. Map with directions is shown for that place for that restaurant. Um, so a little bit of a code walkthrough. We'll go a little bit further in the future. But kind of a walkthrough of the geolocation, navigation, gets the geolocation current position, um, fetching data, fetches with the API, waits for the response. Swipe logic is with a swiper, but um, on mobile, there's not really a swiping. It's more so it does, or not on mobile, on like web, it doesn't really work. And then those are the functions that would be. It is called swipe left, even though it's not really a swipe. So some design and user interface stuff that I put in there, like the thumbs up, thumbs down thing. Like I said, um, it is in a way mobile friendly. I haven't tested the whole swiping on mobile. I don't know if that works, but that is kind of the future design, at least for that. And then the UI is just the cards. Some of the challenges that I ran into was sending over location or restaurants with special characters like apostrophes and stuff like that. I used the encode and decode to kind of bypass that, but it was causing some issues with fetching the data, um, loading the images, and it was kind of an annoyance. There are some that still don't load, but I have the placeholder image that loads up when it's not found. Um, UI responsiveness was another one, and then geolocation accuracy. Sometimes it was putting stuff. It was either putting in bad data or putting in the wrong location as well. So that's all handled as well. These are the screenshots. We'll walk through it a little bit more in a minute, but this is the main function here. It's the fetch nearby restaurants. Basically, does the API call, gets all the restaurants, gets the data, gets the images, and then stores it all in a kind of database format, kind of a key map of the name, image, description, all that sort of stuff. Then it shuffles them because it's brought in an order, but you don't want to see the same one first every time. So shuffles it to get you a new one as your first thing. And then that's just a screenshot from the web. We'll show that in a second. Conclusion, we have future features that I'm going to build on outside of this course, possibly. It's been something that I've been wanting to build on for a while, so this is kind of the first steps for that. But it's just a fun way to kind of decide what you want to go for dinner. All right, so with that, we'll go. I'm going to show you two different things, one from Google, one from Edge, because I don't have signed in with Google on this one, but I do the other one. If you're signed in, it takes you into another page immediately, but there's a login with Google page, sign in with Google from there, and then from there, you're brought to this page, which has all the restaurants. There are some that have images. A lot of them don't. It's something with Google Places. But like I said, if you click the X, it takes it away. Click the thumbs up, you're presented with a location. Don't want to dox myself too much, but is the where it points out. Thank you. I think that's everything. One afterthought, I realized that I didn't actually dive through the code. So I'm going to pull that up over here. It's very, very bare bones. There's more that is intended in the future, but I kept the HTML and the JavaScript together. I could probably split that out and make it look a little cleaner, but HTML set up here. It includes the cards, it includes the swiping buttons and everything. And then this is the actual JavaScript. Here's the index. The initial page that's brought up just has the login button, checks if you're logged in, brings you into the other page. This one fetches the nearby restaurants, puts them in order in a random order, and then displays them for the user, and then handles the swiping as well.